Finding a toy in his enclosure, the mature silverback will be entertained for hours.
I only want you to have one best friend. Rebecca, no! Please, still, bitch. Rebecca, don't! Stay away! Don't come any closer. Stop! Irene. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sarah!
She's renewing her vows, but does her groom still love another woman?
What if he really belongs with Gabby?
Now, here comes
We're gonna start a new beginning.
the bride's bombshell.
I can't be your wife anymore.
Days of Our Lives, weekdays on NBC.
We're back with our most memorable year night. Our two-time Olympic medalist is up next with a foxtrot. Now, before Nancy Kerrigan and Artem dance, let's hear about a challenging time in her life.
Since I was 10 years old, I always wanted to have 3 kids by the time I was 30, sort of like what my mom had done.
Nancy and I got married in September of 1995, and she got pregnant very quickly.
I was touring. It was like the height of my career, but I didn't want to wait. I could wait too long, you know? When I had Matthew, it was amazing. He was just so tiny, and it was really exciting. Not long after having Matthew, we thought we'd want to have more kids, so I got pregnant, but I had a miscarriage. It was pretty awful. Like, you feel guilty, and like, what did you do wrong? It makes you feel like a failure. I had 6 miscarriages in 8 years.
6?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it was really hard, actually. I mean, it was like, almost felt shameful, I think, like, because I couldn't do it on my own. We had a good life, but I had that vision in my head since I was just such a small kid.
Nobody said it was easy.
We couldn't do it naturally, so we went to in vitro fertilization. And thankfully was able to have Brian.
I'm going back to the start.
Oh, he's so cute. I don't know how you explain that. I think more than joy and love, I think I was relieved, like he was okay. And then when Nicole was born, like to have a little girl, it's a blessing.
You didn't give up.
Yeah.
Nancy's tenacity as it relates to motherhood is really no different than her being a champion athlete. She sees what she hopes to accomplish, and she's going to go after it with everything that she can.
Are you nervous about dancing?
Yeah. We fought hard for this family, and I want to say to my kids through this dance, never give up. Keep trying. If you have hope in your heart, you can persevere. I know it's hard sometimes to have it, but it's important.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with the choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door closes and another door closes, I hope you keep walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And
Nancy and Artem. All right, nicely done, Nancy, Artem. Bruno, I have to ask you, by way of your critique, it feels like so far everybody's more in the zone.
I know everybody brings the A game tonight. It's something incredible. It's because you really dance to what you believe into. And this had an amazing lyricism. It had a wonderful dynamic flow all the way through. Beautifully constructed routine. A tiny, tiny little thing you have to be aware, my darling. Don't use your top line when you do overhead turns. When you reach your arms up, use that. Don't use this, because if not, that's what happens. Tiny little thing, but otherwise amazing.
All right, Carrie Ann.
Work on it. Thank you. Just, you have that incredible vulnerability that lies just beneath the surface of this incredible courage that is so inspiring. Like you really touch me, and I think you touch everybody else, because you're dancing on that edge. Like you really push yourself to your edge emotionally and physically, and it's so inspiring, and you are one courageous lady, and it showed up in your dance. Thank you. Well done.
Go, Len.
Well, you did a nice amount in hold, showing proper Foxtrot movement. You know, from week one, I thought you were just one of the people in the pack, but you've moved from the pack into a front runner for me. Well done.
Julianne.
I literally was about to say the exact same thing. Like each week for me, you are the one that takes the biggest strides, and this show is all about growth. And when we watch you each week, that's what we see. And like the focus that you guys had on the floor tonight was so beautiful, and this partnership is so strong. But the thing that I love so much, there was this like childlike purity, innocence when you were dancing, and I just felt like I was watching your 10-year-old self. Like, it was beautiful, beautiful.
Gotta love those guys. Coming up for scores up with Erin. Good stuff. I know. Follow us on Facebook. Check out behind-the-scenes moments with our stars throughout the week. Maybe you can watch them do laundry and stuff. You can catch them in training and in exclusive interviews before and after the show on Facebook Live. Erin?
Right here. Gorgeous, beautiful. We spoke earlier today, and in your video package, you brought up two words. You said failure and shameful, and we had a really honest conversation this afternoon. You made so many people that are going through this feel like they can have hope and courage. So please know, like, what that meant by sharing that story, because I know it was difficult. How did you carry on with all of that through those times?
Oh, I don't know. I just had this vision, I guess, in my head of what I wanted in life. Yeah. And I don't know, I just didn't want to give up, I guess. And I was very, very fortunate to already have Matthew. So that I'm sure made it a lot easier, but still, it was just a difficult journey for sure.
Well, again, thank you for sharing it. And gorgeous job out there. Your smile was beautiful. Let's get your scores.
Carrie Ann Inaba.
8.
Len Goodman.
9.
Julianne Hough.
8.
Bruno Tonioli.
8.
33 out of 40 for Nancy and Artem. That's always the best reaction when Len gives a 9 and everyone loses their mind. Congratulations, great scores. Of course, get your votes in for them, Tom.
Thank you. All right, Erin, thanks. Find out how Mr. T survived a difficult time in his life when he waltzes with Kim next, and later, the stories of Heather, Rashad, and Bonner. Most memorable year night is live.
Okay. So we're doing it. Holly?
Yeah. We are.
Bitch! You guys stop that! You think you should stop that? Get the fuck off of me!
If you love caramel, then you'll love how the taste of Werther's hard, soft, and new Cocoa Creme soft caramels can make you feel like someone very special. Werther's original caramels.
Why spend more to look ageless? Olay gives you transformed skin and raves from top editors.
Allure Best of Beauty, 18 years in a row.
Millions choose Olay. Shouldn't you? Olay, ageless.
It's obvious they were meant for each other. Always side by side, but never together. Forever trapped in the friend zone. Until finally, they got together at Taco Bell.
Check it out.
I'm talking about the taco and